Morning, sir.
Good morning.
How
Good
are
morning.
how are you, sir, today?
Doing well. Can't complain. All
Mm-hmm.
good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great.
And this is your 110th session. Maybe 200?
No, total session I have completed 183.
83. Okay.
Mm.
Don't you get bored? How do you maintain your enthusiasm and motivation to learn English? Attend classes, one class, two class, three class, and post it, edit it, load it. So how do you engage, or how do you keep up your the momentum?
As
Don't,
I told that I am a self-motivated person and I do not get bored because really take interest doing all these activities. Not only attending session, as I edit my videos, upload my videos, making thumbnail, I take really interest doing all these activities.
no, to be honest with you, sometimes I feel bored. I've been working, doing the same thing again and again for 5 years. So I want to quit sometimes. I feel like, that's enough. Enough is enough. But, it's not for money. Of course, money is a motivational force. You
Yeah.
get paid, you get good amount, handsome amount. But what I feel is like if I quit, I don't have anything else to do.
Mm,
How long I will watch TV, or how long I will chill out, hang out with friends outside. No, that's not practically not possible.
yeah.
So I am thinking, no, honestly speaking, I am seriously thinking to take a change is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
I want to read. I want to write something. No, there are a lot of
Mm-hmm.
things I have plans.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know what is in store for us. Okay. What
Yeah.
else? What else? How's things?
Things is
What is
going
that?
good.
That means you have white tourism.
Dark tourism means that offers the thrill of exploring scary places.
Okay. Are you interested to go to such haunted places?
Uh, no,
You love to go to such places.
no, I do not like to love go to such places. Yes, with my friends, with my husband, I can go.
Do you watch some movies like that? Some movies,
Um,
adventurous movies, or some dark movies, ghost movies, scary movies.
I think one or two time I watched.
One or two times.
Yeah, one or two times I watched.
5 year old or 5 years old, which is correct.
5 years old.
5 year. Why not 5 year old?
Because five is plural, more
Yes,
than one.
five is more than one, so you have to use 5 years.
Yes, yeah.
But if you say I have a 10-year-old girl,
10 years old girl.
10-year-old, because now that one you are using as an adjective. I have a 5-year-old girl.
10 years
So
old.
5-year-old is an adjective of the girl. In that
Okay.
case, it's a 2 hour journey, it's a 2 hour flight. We don't say 2 hours flight, it's a two
Okay.
hour flight to Delhi from Mumbai.
Mhm. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
How long it takes from Mumbai to Delhi by flight? Then you have to
Two
say
hours, not two
2
hours.
hours. 2 hours. Then you say it takes 2 hours. 2 hours to fly from Mumbai to Delhi. But if you say it's a 2 hour flight, there you are using as an adjective 2 minute noodles. You remember that day you
Yes,
brought
yes,
the
yes.
noodles
Yeah.
pack. So
Yeah.
there it's used as an adjective, so you don't use that,
Okay.
right? Okay. So you don't like, you don't watch much of haunted places, haunted
Mhm.
movies, or dark tourism. Is
No.
there any places, such places in Mumbai or Maharashtra?
In Maharashtra,
Hmm.
there will be, but I'm not aware of that such type of places.
No, have you heard about something like, some people they die
Mm-hmm.
and they come as ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
No, some people they
Yes,
talk
yes.
about such nonsensical stories. Do you believe in that? Or are you scared to go to some places where there is a dead body, there is a cremation, there is a last rituals? Are you scared to attend? Are you scared to look in on a dead body? Are you scared to go to a mortuary? Are you scared to go to hospital wards where there are many dead bodies?
Yes, I scared watching dead bodies and where people means where the funeral happens. That places I really scared. Not now. Earlier I was scaring too much. Yeah.
Have you seen any scene of a crime like a murder, a homicide? What is a homicide? What is suicide?
Homicide.
What is suicide? What is homicide?
Suicide means one who hang himself or
Kills
herself.
one, when one someone kills himself or herself
Herself.
is
That
called suicide.
suicide. Yes.
Homicide,
Homicide means one
kills at home.
no one
Homicide,
someone kills
if someone
someone.
kills someone else.
Yes, that is
Murder, a
murder.
crime.
Yeah,
Is suicide a crime? If
suicide is
I'm killing
crime.
myself, is it a
Yes.
crime?
Yes, it is crime.
If I try to kill myself, I try to commit suicide, and fortunately or unfortunately, I didn't die,
Mm-hmm.
then what happens? You go to hospital, okay, then police can charge against you. You are
Mm-hmm.
not supposed to commit suicide. You don't
Okay.
have the right. You cannot say,
Yes.
it's my life. I can do whatever I feel like. That's
Mm-hmm.
why once we discussed about wearing helmets. So,
Mm-hmm.
not wearing helmet is equivalent to committing suicide.
Okay.
You are not supposed to do that. You don't have a right to do that. You remember one day we discussed about helmet. You don't
Uh,
remember. Why we should wear a helmet?
to save ourselves.
To save ourselves? Elaborate. Give more
If
detailed
we
answer.
wear a helmet, so we can save our life. Because and it is the rule of government too. Without
Mhm.
wearing helmet, if we
But
will
why only helmet? Why not a complete body shield?
because on head, if we get hurt, so there is more chances to that, or we can
So,
save our head by injury.
okay, that's good answer. Good answer.
Yes.
But how do you confirm that when you meet with an accident, when you fall down from the
Mhm.
bike we are riding? So how can you expect only your head will get injured? Why not hand? Why not a leg? Why not your abs? Why not your shoulders? Why not your neck? Why
Other-
only you protect helmet with your skull?
Um,
I want
because
a detailed answer.
yes, because brain is a part. If it get damaged, so our whole body will stop working.
Brain damage means you are dead.
You are dead. Yes.
Okay. That's the most important. You can think, you can analyze, you can have your perspective, you can decide what you want to do. So once a
Yeah.
brain, this is all done through brain.
Yeah.
If the brain is dead, a man is dead. Brain
Yeah.
dead. You maybe you will breathe if the brain is dead, but you will be a vegetable.
Yeah.
So that's why people they donate their organs when your brain is dead. Suppose there is an injury, there is an accident, your brain, your head hits on the ground, and your
Yeah.
brain is dead. Brain stopped functioning.
Yeah.
Maybe your heart might beat,
Yes.
your kidney may be working, but there is no chance of revival. There is
Yeah.
no chance of you coming back into life.
Yes.
So that time you or you cannot because your brain is not working. So
Yes.
your relatives can decide to donate your body parts.
Yeah.
Are you for organ donation?
Are you?
You don't know. What is
Uh,
organ donation? Why people
yes,
do
I
that?
know. Because many people donate their eyes, uh, their
Heart,
kidney, other
kidney,
body parts. Yes,
liver. So
liver.
will you give your consent letter? If something
Yes.
happens to me, I'm willing to donate my body parts.
Yes.
Organs. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I'm simply telling. You
Yes.
don't, you want.
No, no. Yes, I can. Yes, I will definitely do that. Earlier, I was not thinking about this, but after this session, definitely I will do that.
Yeah, you see, if something happens to you, you will be buried. You will
Yeah.
be cremated.
Yes.
Okay, there will be a funeral, everything, for me, for you, for everybody. So why
Yes.
not donate your organs so that some
Yes.
people, some parts of your body will live through someone else.
Yeah.
It's a noble cause. You are so kind. You are so
Yeah.
philanthropic. You are so benevolent. You are being so generous. Why
Yeah.
not? Otherwise, you are selfish. Even if I die, no one can touch my organs.
Mm-hmm.
That's the power of you know being benevolent for others. Like if you donate your eyes, you can see the world through that man. That person can
Yes.
see through your means anybody. So
Yeah.
it is a noble cause, and people are these days there are people they are advocating for that.
Yeah.
There are many people, their advocacy for organ donation are very, very famous and they are very popular. So it's a
Yeah.
good cause, it's a noble cause. So coming back to this helmet story, so whenever you are riding a bike,
Yeah.
so imagine you are riding at 40 kilometers per hour, 50 kilometers per hour, 70 kilometers per hour, 100 kilometers per hour. Your body is also having the same velocity. The
Mm-hmm.
body is riding at a same velocity of your bike. When you're in a car is running at 100 kilometers per hour. Your body is, even though you feel that I'm sitting, your
Mm-hmm.
body has attained a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. That's why imagine your door opens.
Okay.
You will not fall like this. You will be thrown away. You will be swept away from the car
Mm.
if the door opens,
Yeah.
because you are at the same speed of the car. So imagine you are riding, you are at 60 kilometers and you fall down. And from the research, 80 to 90% of the time, the first body part touching the ground is head.
Mm-hmm.
In an accident, especially in a
Yeah.
bike accident, you are thrown out of the car or the bike, and the first body part touching the ground is your head.
Okay.
And it is touching not like this, it is like this. Such a
Mm-hmm.
huge and massive impact.
Mm.
And the brain is covered, secured by your skull. This part is called skull.
Skull. Yeah.
So what happens is when there is an impact, that impact is passed on to the brain and the
Yeah.
brain damages. There can be internal bleeding in the brain,
Yeah.
and that can lead to fatality. To avoid that, if you are wearing a helmet, because if you break your hands, no problem, it won't cause death. If you break your legs, it won't cause death.
Mm.
Maybe 1 month hospitalization, plaster, you will be all right.
Mm.
But the brain is damaged. There is internal bleeding inside the brain. that is hard to cure. So ultimately, that will lead to fatality. You will say, "Tata, bye bye." Right?
Yeah.
So, to avoid that impact on the skull and indirectly on the brain, you are wearing a helmet. The helmet is designed in such a, it's not that local 200 rupee, 300 rupee helmet. You should go for
Mm-hmm.
the ISI mark, 1000, 2000,
Mm-hmm.
3000, because inside there is a pad, there is sponge. The
Yeah.
design is such that even if I hit like this, the whole impact is transferred to the entire helmet and the entire body.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing will happen.
Yeah.
So if you take a research or take the number of total accidents, fatality, 100% for sure that victim might not have been wearing a helmet if there is a
Exactly.
fatality. But if you are wearing helmet, the chances of revival or survival, golden chance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. So you don't like such movies. Similarly, when you are going in the car, when you are driving with your husband, do you wear seatbelts? Why you wear seatbelts? What is the reason for seatbelts?
Seat belt protect us.
How? Give more detailed answers.
Um, like if some accident happens,
Hmm.
so we
Normally, when you are traveling in a car, you are
mm-hmm.
driving, you are sitting in the front, you
Yes.
are, your husband is driving, you both are going. Then, if there is an accident, what happens?
So if we wear the helmet, so we can't
The
throw
helmet,
out.
helmet in the
Oh,
car.
not sorry. Seat belt, seat belt.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Hmm.
seat
Hmm.
belt. So it can protect us
Okay, it can protect. How?
going outside, throw outside from
Hmm.
the car.
Generally, imagine you are sitting in the car,
Mm,
you are driving, and you are sitting beside your husband is driving. So when you collide it with something in the front,
mm,
or something collides at the back,
yes,
what will be the impact? So you are there, boom.
yes,
This is the action happening when there is a collision, when there is an accident. Boom.
yes.
Your head will hit on the windshield, the front glass. The
Mm-hmm.
front glass. This is the glass, and
Mm-hmm.
this is the action happening when there is a collision.
Okay.
Okay, so you are sitting like this, and you will come forward and hit on the windshield. The glass is called the
Big.
windshield. Okay, so imagine you have the seat belt,
Mm,
collision, accident. What will happen?
yeah.
You will not come like this because the belt is holding you. The
Yes.
belt is holding you tight. So even if there is an impact, there is a collision from back side or front side or sideways, your body is restricted. It will be like this. It will not reach up to the windshield.
Okay.
There will not be impact on your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you escape. Or imagine there is a collision and the door opens. You will be
Yeah.
flown out of the car. You will be swept
Yes.
away from the car. But there is a belt. You will be seated,
Yeah.
firmly seated,
Yes.
right? So always wear seatbelts, always wear helmets. Even
Yes.
if you find someone, especially some of your relatives, so if you are driving or if your husband, if I'm driving, if my wife is not wearing a seatbelt, who will be punished? Suppose police intercepts you. Your wife is not wearing a seatbelt. Who is responsible to make sure your passenger, your co-passenger, is wearing?
The driver, the
The
one who drives
driver is
the car.
responsible before moving the car. So what normally what one does, when I sit, I first thing I do is I wear my seat.
Yes.
I buckle my seat belt.
Yes.
Okay, Then I make sure I'll ask them wear the seatbelt. If they are not wearing, because they are also, they know that the importance of wearing seatbelt,
Yeah.
so they will wearing. If they know not, then wear the seatbelt. Buckle up your seatbelt. What do you
Mm-hmm.
say? What do you
Buckle up
say?
your seat.
Buckle up your
Buckle up
seatbelt.
your. And what about backside?
No need. No need. Because there is nothing, no place to hit. Generally, as per the rule, no need. But if you want, there you have seat belts. In foreign countries, you need to buckle up, even the back seat passengers.
Yeah.
In India, we have only rule. So if you are worried, concerned about your well-being, you can well. That is
Mm.
very good safety practice. Safety practices. We call it as SOP, Safe Operating Practices, or SDP, Safe Driving Practices. So make sure all the passengers, because you are the captain. When there is a flight, the captain is responsible for all the 200 passengers in the flight.
Passengers.
When you are driving a bus, the driver and the conductor, they are responsible for all the 60 or 70 passengers. If you are driving a car, you are responsible for other 4 or 5 passengers. If you are riding a bike, you are responsible for your what do you call the person who is sitting behind? What's the English word for that?
Sitting behind.
Suppose you are sitting behind your husband. Your
Mm-hmm.
husband is riding the bike. So he is the rider. He rides the bike. And
Mm-hmm.
what I should call you, you are sitting on the backside.
Mm-hmm.
Pillion rider. You are the pillion rider. Pillion.
Indian.
Pillion. Pillion
Indian rider.
rider. Okay. So I started my bike. I set my helmet. And you have to put, what do you call this? What do you call this? Just not fixing the helmet on your head is enough. You have to
Yeah.
put this, what do you call this? Chin strap. Chin strap.
Chin
You
strap.
have to buckle the chin strap. You might have seen people wearing the helmet, they will buckle
Yes,
it
yes.
and tight it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it will be very loose. It
Yeah.
won't serve the purpose. You are just using it as an accessory.
Yeah.
It's not an accessory, it is a safety equipment.
Yeah.
And I should make sure, okay, have you worn the helmet? Ready to go? I have to make sure that or I can make sure from the mirror. You have 2 mirrors, okay?
Mm.
So you can make sure that he is wearing and the chin strap buckle up
Yeah.
or chin straps placed. That's why when you are in the flight, what they say, fasten your seatbelts. The first thing you will hear in a flight is, please, passengers, good morning. We are ready to take off. Fasten your seatbelts.
Awesome.
Fasten. Fasten. But it is pronounced as fasten. Fasten
Awesome.
your T is silent. Please fasten your seatbelts.
Awesome. Your seatbelt.
You are embarking on a flight, you are going for a journey. What's the difference between a journey and a trip?
Journey and a trip.
How was
Mm.
your trip? How was your journey?
Journey means the distance we cover.
And trip?
Trip where the destination place.
Journey is like from Mumbai to Delhi, one
Hmm.
place.
Yeah.
Trip means maybe from Mumbai to Delhi, Delhi to Agra, Agra to Mumbai, Agra to Gujarat, Gujarat to Northeast. So you can travel to some other places.
Okay.
Journey is point to point.
Point to
I
point.
ask you, how was your journey to Delhi?
Mm-hmm.
What will be your answer? We'll find out at 11:30.
How was your journey? Okay.
How was your trip?
How was your trip?
Come out with fantastic answers at 11:30.
Yes.